If you've ever lost money in crypto and you've tried to blame someone else because you took that trade because they told you to, or you took someone's advice and it backfired on you, well guys, I'm here to tell you that you are in completely the wrong place and you really need to change your mindset if you want to make any money in cryptocurrency. I'm going to tell you what you need to do if you want to be one of the 1% who actually makes money in crypto rather than the 99% of people who blame other people for their problems. So guys, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get into today's video. Now, as we look across the crypto market today, we can see a sea of red. There's a few greens in there, but we're seeing some pretty heavy downside action. And within a crypto bull market or bear market, particularly bear market, you're going to see big down days as well as up days. Obviously, we're here for the up days and we feel great about it when we get that pump towards the upside. And when we're getting pumps towards the upside, everyone's happy, no one's getting upset. But there's something that really grinds my gears in crypto, and it just illustrates a really big problem with the crypto space. And if we look into the Bitcoin market, this is the problem with crypto. This is also what's great about crypto, but this is the major problem of cryptocurrency. This last year, we went from the 31st of August, and without any breaks, every single week, we closed to the upside, 320% in a very short space of time. People who know nothing about trading or crypto or anything probably invested, got lucky. Many of those people probably got told off a friend to buy Bitcoin, to buy Ethereum, to do whatever. They made tons of money. Guess what? They all think they're legends. They think they're great at trading. They know exactly what they're doing. They don't need to do any research because they know better than everyone else. Wrong. Then what happens? The guys who got told to buy up here went and bought up here, and then within a few weeks, it ripped down against them. They lost 34% of their investment. And instead of being like, thank you for introducing me to the world of crypto and the ultimate possibilities, they went straight to the person they learned that information off and they got really sad. Had a little cry about it. And there's a reason why that happens. Crypto invites tons of people in for the easy ride, and you can go across every YouTube video about Shopify, about trading, about making money on Instagram or whatever, okay? Easy money is out there and it can be found, but at the same time, a lot of people just want the easy win. And if it's not easy, they blame someone else or they blame something else for that. Now, when it comes to cryptocurrency, you cannot afford to be that person who's going to put the responsibility on other people and sulk and get upset if a trade goes against you or whatever, because no one is going to pick up after you. No one's there to give you your money back. You are ultimately responsible for your money. So if you don't want to lose money, then pay attention to where you put your money. I am here to try and help and build a community around cryptocurrency. One, because obviously I make money from YouTube. There's no mystery there. And two, because I want to build a community of people so that I can find out information from other people and learn from other people, not just from my own investigation into crypto. And there's nothing wrong with asking for advice and finding out information from other people. But don't be a freeloader. Don't try and just get information and freebies off of people all the time. Go away and do your own research and find out information that you can share back into the space and understand really what your investment is. If someone gives you a tip for a particular crypto, then it's your fault if you invest in it and it goes wrong, no matter how hard they told you to buy it or sell it. When it comes to YouTube, Instagram, wherever you're finding your information from other people, take everything you hear with a pinch of salt. There are obviously people who know more than you. That's fine. Go and find out that information from them and use it to your advantage. Don't just take it as gospel that someone's buying ICP or someone's buying Algorand and you should be buying that token too. I, along with everyone else that you're watching, could be well wrong. So all you need to do is, if you are prepared to invest in the crypto market, to understand that you're not here for an easy ride. Making lots of money in crypto is difficult. It requires loads of different things that no one even talks about. It's not just about picking the winning cryptocurrency. But once that crypto starts to move up, you then got to have the self-discipline to be able to know when you're going to sell it, to be able to not try and buy more when you're already at the top of the market. And that's why it's such a difficult game. It takes day traders years to be able to perfect their craft. If you watch the Forex channels on here for Forex trading, most of the guys will tell you that it took them 4 to sort of 6, maybe even 8 years to be able to hone their craft and become a successful trader. So don't expect to roll into the space in the first 5 minutes and expect to be making 10x's with your eyes closed. So what do I think is the best method for you to overcome this? Well, so what I would do, if I didn't know anything about crypto, YouTube is a good place to start. It is important to listen to people, and hopefully, if you haven't been too upset and butthurt by this, you can subscribe to my channel. then I will be able to educate you a bit more on what's going on in crypto, as well as that, get into my Telegram, which is linked down below. I've then got this trusty old friend called CoinMarketCap, which has all of the cryptocurrencies, starting from the biggest all the way down to the smallest. And there's some information I can find about it here. I can find the names, I can find the size of the projects, I can see the volumes, I can see the movements up and down, I can see how much each token costs. I can then click on that project so I can find out more information about it and see whether or not that's something I want to invest in. Now I've come down and I've found something I'm interested in because I've seen lots of people talking about it, and then I've gone across to CoinMarketCap and I've done some research on hedera Hbar, and I think that Hbar is a great investment because Hbar is super fast. Because Hbar is really fast, it's got loads of other great things going for it. It's got great partnerships set up with some of the biggest organizations around the world. Hbar could potentially be massive. And I've heard all these great things about Hbar, which makes me very excited, and now I want to buy Hbar. So guess what? I've decided that because of all this information, Hbar is a good token for me to go and buy. And I'm going to pick on Hbar for one good reason, and I'm sure this video is already going to get enough sadness and hate in the comments. That's fine, okay? I'm trying to educate you on something, and if you don't like it, then you're probably not in the right space anyway, and you probably don't belong watching this video, so see you later. So what I want to tell you about Hbar. Hbar has a very passionate community of people, and they've done a lot of research into Hbar and everything else. So good for them for investigating into Hbar. I've made a few videos about Hbar, why I bought it in the past, and then I decided I didn't want to keep it because I read information about it being hyperinflationary, and each year it is losing value because they're bringing in new tokens all the time. I still think there's probably money to be made in Hbar, but I decided I didn't want to be in Hbar for that reason. And guess what everyone then does? Everyone gets super upset. This again comes into being a grown-up, right? In trading, we don't like to hear that our decisions are wrong. And actually, sometimes, guess what? We can be wrong. I'm not saying that I'm right with this Hbar example. I just want to use Hbar because, you know, I've seen a lot of people getting sad about it. When someone tells you something about a project that you like and you think it's kind of a bit of a negative information, and this isn't just me defending myself, but my point is, when someone says something you don't like about a crypto that you hold, instead of getting upset about it, take a minute to think, is this something that affects the token that I am invested in? What do I need to know? I would then, instead of just getting angry and trying to defend that token, go and start to look at what's being said about that particular token. If it turns out to be true and you think that actually it could affect your investment, rather than thinking that YouTube is trying to destroy that crypto or whatever it is, that might be true, but go and look, go and investigate, find out whether or not there's a little bit of truth, and then maybe you might find out something about that particular crypto. Now, I'd like to give this example on the Solana chart of when we were up here. Pretty much, I made a video called Warning Solana or something before my thumbnails became top notch and ultra premium, saying that I thought Solana was very overbought and that it was probably going to have to come back for a correction. Now, at the time, I didn't realize, to be honest, that we were talking about pretty much to zero for that Solana correction, okay? Fairly substantial, but I did get some proper sadness in the comments telling me I didn't know what I was talking about and blah blah. All good, but my point is everyone's so emotionally attached to things they've invested in. I've already talked before in multiple videos about not getting emotionally attached to tokens, which are just digital coins. They don't really have any physical meaning to you, okay? They are literally just a vehicle for you to be able to make money and potentially lose money if you're not always smart about it. And don't worry, you will lose money in crypto, but you need to accept the loss, take it as your own error and get over it and move on. How did I do wrong last time? What can I do better? If I lost because that YouTuber told me to buy it, then what did I learn from the experience? And let me tell you, the lesson isn't stop listening to that YouTuber. Maybe it is, but the lesson really is, did I do enough due diligence? Did I actually understand what he was talking about or she was talking about and then go and research it myself? Or did I just try and give away the ownership and hope for the best? Because if you make loads of money in crypto and you don't take responsibility for your actions as you go, we've been damn lucky. And I actually don't think that you will, because I think that at some point you're going to get found out and you will have a disastrous move to the downside that's going to wreck you. So basically, guys, grow up, take ownership, be responsible for your own investments. It's your money. No one can tell you what you can do with it or not. Someone might give you a great tip and tell you that there's a really great tip, but ultimately nothing is financial advice. You need to understand the choices you're making in crypto and be happy with those choices you've made and not blame anyone else other than yourself. The good news is, guys, we are in a phenomenal spot in the market. There's so much opportunity out there right now. I would probably say, and this is not financial advice or anything like that, that it's almost harder to lose money than going and make money if you're buying now and you're dollar cost averaging in and you're holding for the longer term. But if you're trying to make money quickly in the next few weeks, no one knows exactly where the markets are going to head in the next few weeks. Yes, we can follow a bit of TA and whatever, but ultimately it's always going to be speculation. We're just working on probabilities. But I can tell you, from my own opinion at least, that in the next year or 2 years, Solana, Bitcoin, Hbar, and a Decentraland, I don't know, Sandbox, Scala, whatever it is, it's going to be worth a lot more. So be patient, put in the time and work, and you won't regret it. There's no such thing as a free lunch. If you want to make money in crypto, put in the effort. You'll feel better about it in the long run as well, and it might be useful for other things in the future. Now, it's probably a bit of a hard-hitting truth, guys. I hope you haven't been too upset by that. If you have, feel free to leave a comment down below about how upset you are. And do me a favor, hit that like button. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next crypto video soon. Bye-bye.